Hi, today we will be learning about participles and participle phrases. So please take your notes out, print them out, and write down the learning target, which is I will be able to define and identify participles and participle phrases. Also, if it's in red, please highlight it in your notes. So the definition of a participle is a verb form that can be used as an adjective. They usually end in D, ED, EN, ING, or T. Here's an example. We saw the escaping raccoon through the back door. So notice escaping is the participle. It is a verb form, you're right, but it's being used as an adjective in this sentence. It's modifying the noun raccoon. Here's another example. Waxed floors can be dangerously slippery. So waxed is the participle in this sentence, and it's modifying the noun floors. So within participles, you can have present participles or past participles. Present participles end in ing. Just like the first example of the escaping raccoon, it's happening in the present. Here's another example with a present participle. We ran inside to get out of the pouring rain. Pouring is the participle. It is that verb form being used as an adjective to modify the word rain. Another example, the worrying coach watched the clock. So worrying is the participle being used as an adjective to modify the noun coach. Past participles usually end in D, T, N, ED, or EN. Here's an example of a sentence with actually two past participles modifying that word cucumber. A peeled and sliced cucumber can be added to a garden salad. So peeled and sliced are both participles, past participles, and they are both being used to modify cucumber, the noun. So don't be fooled. Sometimes there can be more than one past participle or any participle modifying a noun. Here's another example. The supported speaker was loudly applauded. Notice that even the main verb was right here is in the past tense. It's an easy way to also know that it's going to be a past participle. So supported is the participle modifying speaker. Let's do some practice. Please flip your paper over to the application section. Highlight the participles used as adjectives in each sentence and underline the noun or pronoun it modifies. Remember, it's being used as an adjective, and the rule for adjectives are that they need to modify nouns or pronouns. Let's do the first one together. Swaggering and boasting, the new quarterback made us extremely angry. What do you think? I hope you underlined swaggering, boasting. Both of those are present participles, and they are modifying quarterback, which is the noun in this sentence. Now do the rest on your own. Here's another activity. Write a sentence for each word listed below. Each word should be used as a participle. You can please keep them in the forms that they are. So the first and the last are being used as present participles, and the middle two are both being used as past participles. So now that we understand what a participle is, let's look at participle phrases. Participle phrases are used as adjectives and consist of the participle and modifiers the participle has. Switching its tail, the mountain lion paced back and forth. So switching is the participle in this, but we need to include its tail because those are modifiers. That whole phrase modifies the mountain lion. So that is a participle phrase. Another example. She heard me sighing loudly. Sighing loudly right here is the participle phrase modifying the pronoun me. So sighing is the participle, but sighing loudly consists of its modifier loudly as well. So that whole thing is the participle phrase. Quickly grabbing the keys, I dashed for the front door. Quickly grabbing the keys is the whole participle phrase modifying the pronoun I. Here's another activity. Please highlight the participle phrases used as adjectives in each sentence and underline the noun or the pronoun it modifies. Here's one last activity. Please combine the following set of sentences by using a participle phrase. Make sure to put the commas in the right places. And last but not least, summarize. In your own words, define and explain how to identify participles and participle phrases.